Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy Jamardi4 here once again. This is actually a video response in what way? I'm not even sure if YouTube allows video responses anymore, but either way it goes. I was watching the Skorpion show earlier today. If you guys aren't subscribed to them, make sure you guys go and subscribe to the Skorpion show. I've been watching the Skorpion show since 2009. Ain't that something? But anyways, they had a topic towards the middle end of the video where Mikhail had brought up a story. And the story, long story short, was about I believe I have the story right, was about a young woman who was a member of Planet Fitness, which is a, health center or gym. And there was a transgendered woman, which is a man who transitions, excuse me, a man who transitions from a man, biological man, into a woman through sex change or, whatever the transition is. And she felt like the gym should release a statement or have some sort of sign or have something in their policies saying that this establishment allows for transgender people to come and be a member. And the argument was, on Kevin's side, it was they shouldn't have to put a sign or something like that because it further ostracizes them and makes them even more uncomfortable, whereas Mikhail said he's a part of Planet Fitness and that they should have a sign just so anybody who comes in who is transgender would feel comfortable knowing, okay, people know I'm here. And as I watched it, I found myself teetering. I was going back and forth like this. Okay, I agreed more with Kevin. Then I was like, okay, I see Mikhail's point, but at the same time, I'm back over here. Because on one end, I think 51%, I'm just going to say 52% of me wants to agree with Kevin because I see it when you have to do a special label for a special group of people. I feel like if I were, a member of the transgender community, I might feel some sort of a way about that because it's almost like bringing attention to me being transgender. And from the experience that I have with transgendered people, because I have a couple of friends who are transgendered, they don't want to bring attention to the fact that they're transgendered, okay? And they want to be treated, as the gender that they identify with. So to have signs that say, hey, we allow trans people, not that it's necessarily identifying this person is trans, but I just feel like it brings attention to something that the people that they're trying to help do not want. Okay, that's kind of how I feel about, as far as Kevin's opinion. And for Mikhail's opinion, he's saying that, okay, what if there are, younger people who do not understand, who are outside of the LGBT community, who do not understand our way of life and, the things that go on here. How are they to, I guess, react to their first initial encounter with somebody who's transgender, who may just not be a passable transgender? They may be somebody who is still in transition, who hasn't gotten their, full look yet. And it's like, okay, well, how are they supposed to, react to being transgender or a transgender person? And it's like, well, that's true because our way of life, you almost can't really expect somebody who's outside of it, who's outside of your culture to really understand and be respectful to your way of life. It's almost like a white and black thing, like Kevin tried to point out, well, in a different way. The Caucasian community will probably and really never could understand a lot of the issues that African Americans have to deal with just by being African American. And so I'm still teetering. I understand what Kevin says, but I guess if I put myself and who I am and how I think in a transgendered person's body, I might not want to have signs or something specific saying transgenders are allowed here because it makes you feel like you're an abnormality, okay? And even though, yes, we have to understand that people are are not going to be understanding of who we are. I feel like a policy saying that they're allowing these people in would not be the way to educate them about who these people are. I understand that they don't know, but I don't think putting a policy or something of that nature in like the guidelines of the Planet Fitness gym, I don't think doing anything of that nature would help educate or put them at ease. I can't really think of a better solution as to how to help them, but I don't think putting it in that way would necessarily be the type of education they would need to further sympathize with people in the LGBT community. But that's just my quick little 2 cents on it. It was a great discussion. If you guys haven't seen it, I'll link their video down in the description bar. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye.
Like, share, subscribe.
Washington.